We got ready, her looking like a goddess among mortals, me, well, trying not to look like I just crawled out of a laundry hamper. But as we left for the party, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was about to learn a lesson the hard way. "Are you ready for this?" I asked, trying to sound more confident than I felt. She smiled, that earth-shattering smile, and took my hand. "It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?" Famous last words, right? Little did I know, the night would unfold in ways I couldn't have imagined, marking the beginning of an evening that would be talked about in office lore for years to come. And not necessarily for the reasons one might hope. We arrived fashionably late, or so I thought. The moment we stepped in, it was as if we had walked onto the set of a peculiar sitcom where my wife was the leading lady, and I was, well, the forgettable extra. The transformation was instantaneous. Colleagues who barely nodded at me in the hallways were now flocking around us, or, more accurately, her. "Wow, you look stunning tonight," exclaimed Tom from marketing, his eyes nearly popping out of his skull. "Absolutely breathtaking," chimed in Jerry from sales, who I'm pretty sure had never used words with more than 2 syllables before. She handled it with grace, her laughter light and friendly, as she thanked them. I tried to mingle, but it was like trying to join a conversation in a foreign language. Eventually, I retreated to the safety of the buffet table, nursing a drink and watching the spectacle unfold. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, the boss made his grand entrance. He was the kind of guy who believed his own hype, a smooth talker with a charisma that could sell sand in the desert. Tonight, his target was clear. "Ah, the belle of the ball," he exclaimed, making a beeline towards us. "Or her, to be exact. I must say, you outshine the Christmas decorations." She laughed, a sound that seemed to draw more attention. "Thank you, that's very kind of you to say." The conversation that followed was something out of a flirtation manual, with the boss laying it on thick. Compliments about her dress, her laugh, her eyes, nothing was off limits. I watched, a lump forming in my throat, as she responded with polite laughter, not encouraging but not discouraging either. "Would you honor me with a dance?" he asked, extending his hand with the confidence of a man used to getting what he wants. She hesitated, looking over at me. I gave a tight-lipped smile, the kind that said, "I'm fine, but only because I have to be." As they danced, I could see him whispering in her ear, making her laugh. He was smooth, I'll give him that. He knew exactly what to say, when to touch her arm, when to pull her a bit closer. And she, well, she seemed to be enjoying the attention. Not in a flirtatious way, but in the way one enjoys the sun after days of rain. The night wore on, and with each passing hour, the boss made sure she was never without a drink in her hand. I tried to interject, to join their conversation, but it was like trying to break into a fortress with a toothpick. Finally, the party began to wind down, and it was time to leave. The ride home was silent at first, the tension thick enough to cut with a knife. Then I couldn't hold it in any longer.